Her message came at 4:50:01, glowing against the dim hotel room like a wound that refused to close. The baby isn't. That was it. Cut off mid-sentence, mid-confession, mid-collapse. Before that, 30 missed calls, all hers, all ignored. Room 167 smelled of old carpets, neon lights, and endings. Divorce papers lay open beside me, the ink still sharp, the betrayal still fresh. They had arrived earlier that morning with a courier's polite detachment, the kind reserved for people delivering news they don't want to understand. 2 days earlier she had texted, "I'm at my mom's for a few days." I replied, "Sure, one word, forgettable." But lies often hide behind the simplest language. Now she was unraveling at the seams, her panic vibrating through every unanswered call. There is a particular silence that follows a confession prematurely cut open. It is not peace, it is pressure. I didn't move, didn't answer, didn't comfort, because deep beneath my ribs, something colder than suspicion stirred. She wasn't calling out of guilt, she was calling out of fear. And fear always means one thing: truth is coming. The shift had been slow, so slow a careless man might have missed it. But I am not careless. Her hesitation when I held the baby, her tightened breath whenever someone commented on resemblance, her sudden emotional distance disguised as exhaustion. Betrayal is not thunder, it is dust, quiet, constant, accumulating until suddenly it suffocates you. When she left for her mother's, something in her eyes wouldn't meet mine. A shadow, a calculation, a silent plea I didn't understand at the time. The divorce papers made it clear. She had been planning an exit long before her message. Long before that last kiss goodnight. Long before I noticed her flinching at the word "our." Still, my mind resisted. You don't want to believe the ground you built your life on is just dirt waiting to collapse. But doubt doesn't ask permission. It grows. Dates stopped aligning. Receipts appeared for appointments I'd never heard of. A clinic visit 2 weeks prior, a pediatric specialist. A specialist known for conducting paternity tests. My denial cracked. The suspicion hardened. Then her half-text, "The baby isn't." She didn't need to finish it. My chest hollowed out slowly, carefully, like someone carving space for a truth I wasn't ready for. But readiness doesn't matter. Truth arrives anyway. 350, 400 words I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives the guilty too much oxygen. Instead, I observed. While she believed she controlled the narrative, I collected the pieces quietly, the way a surgeon collects instruments before an operation. Clinic logs, insurance documents, phone records, screenshots, patterns. Everything aligned like a pattern she never expected me to see. Then I made the only move that mattered. I requested the DNA results myself. A polite explanation to the clinic about needing them for insurance. Bureaucracy doesn't care about the truth, it only cares about forms. Days passed. My world narrowed into a slow suffocation of thoughts and what-ifs, each sharper than the last. She didn't know what I knew. I didn't reveal what I suspected. This is how truth is extracted, not with shouting, but with silence. And then the envelope arrived. Unmarked, light, but heavier than anything I had ever held. I didn't open it immediately. Control matters, even when your life is about to fracture. When I finally broke the seal, the numbers sliced through every remaining illusion with surgical precision. 0.00%. A simple percentage. An entire world collapsing. I drove home in the kind of calm people mistake for acceptance. She opened the door with red-rimmed eyes, breath hitching, hands trembling. I tried calling. I handed her the folded report. No words. She unfolded it with shaking fingers. Her face drained, bloodless, collapsing into itself like wet paper. "I can explain," she whispered, voice breaking into shards. I said nothing. Silence reveals more than questions ever can. She looked at me, waiting for rage, waiting for shouting, waiting for anything she could fight against. I gave her nothing. Nothing is more devastating. She sank into a chair, her sobs clinging to the air like humidity. The truth had finally found her, and she had nowhere left to hide. I placed the divorce papers on the table, already signed. Her breath shattered. "No, please wait, we can fix this." I shook my head once. Not in anger, in conclusion. "I'm not here to fix anything," I said quietly. Her tears flowed harder, a waterfall against a stone wall. She begged, pleaded, grasped for threads already severed. I watched her unravel with the same calm she once mistook for love. She wasn't losing our marriage. She had destroyed it long ago. Now she was only witnessing the wreckage she created, and for the first time, she had to face it alone. I walked out. The night air felt clean, sharper than I remembered, as if the world had been waiting for me to breathe properly again.